Yo, good morning. What is happening, party people? We are on day 5 of the 30-day challenge. Day 5. Day 5. I'm getting stuff set up over here. Just give me one moment. Man, today we're going to be doing a little bit of acquisitions. Okay, here we go. Start record. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Cool. Then let me present in a minute. Cool. So guys, quick recap. So we are on day 5. This is the start of day 5, 9 a.m. I hope you guys saw the message of the post. I was going live from 8 to 11. We're switching that up, and I'm going live from 9 to 11 instead. The reason why we got to cut that back is because we've got someone on board that's going to help, do some lead gen and get some hot qualified leads brought to the table. This was the guy, Brian, that we had spoke with. The woman from that title company where she was like, yeah, my assistant's looking into wholesaling. So for him, I was like, hey, man, I'll be able to teach you a little bit about sales, learn, I'll teach you about kind of wholesaling, the process. And what you can do is like, hey, these are some strategies that you can do to generate leads and find some deals. And then, whatever you bring to the table, I've got buyers for. I can even negotiate and close the deal for you. It's just got to be a hot lead. And then from there, we'll split the deal. So it's a win-win for him. He's getting to learn a ton. Like, he's going to learn so much in these 30 days and get a ton of experience in the process. So that's pretty cool. We're going to try to find some more people today that want to hop on board with that. So guys, like, it's crazy, man. So in 30 days, we're going to show you how to even try to like bring some people on as part of a team with zero money. That's the thing. It's costing me no money, right? Because it's what else do we have of value that we can bring to the table? So one is, I've got buyers now, so it's like I can actually close the deal. 2, it's my knowledge that I'm able to bring to the table, right? He's brand new, looking to get started in wholesaling. There's a lot, I can teach him. I don't know everything, but by all means, there's still a lot that I have to learn. But there's a few things that I do know, and I can help, really cut down his learning curve. And then sales. That's my area. That's my niche. That's kind of my area of expertise when it comes to wholesaling, talking to sellers. So, this morning I just kind of had the first little training call with him on cold calling, because he's going to be doing some driving for dollars and calling that list. So I kind of walked him through, hey, here's what the conversation should look like. And it's very different. There's a few similarities, but it's a lot different from just about every other cold calling script I've ever seen. So he's going to learn a ton. He's going to be a lot more effective. Guys, quick pro tip: if you are cold calling people, don't give an offer in the first 3 to 4 minutes. Like, if you're going off a script and it says, hey, I'm looking for John. Is this your property on 123 Main Street? Would you consider a cash offer? Like, yeah, I'm like, okay, cool. What's the condition of the house? And, they give you like a 1-sentence response. And then you're like, okay, cool. Why are you thinking of selling it? And then they're like, because you called me. And you're like, great, I could maybe pay a cash offer of blah. And you spit out like 50% of the Zillow price. Listen, it is better to not even give an offer price. Yes, it is better to not give an offer price than to do that. There's so many reasons why. But take a sip of this tea. The reason you do that is because you're killing your rapport right off the bat. It's way too early to give an offer. Guys, giving an offer, I think Alex Ramosi had this analogy. Alex Ramosi's like my man crush, dude. He's killing it. That guy, go watch like everything he puts out there. It's amazing. For sales, giving an offer should be like a proposal. What do I mean? The vast majority of people out there proposing, you typically, there's exceptions to every rule, but typically you kind of know what the answer is before you propose, right? We want to have that same kind of perspective when we go into sales and making an offer. When we're making an offer on a house, I shouldn't be making a firm offer on a house unless I kind of already know the person's going to say yes, or they're like right there, right? Unless I already pretty much know what the answer is. How do we get onto sales? We're getting off topic a little bit here, but yeah, guys, please do that. Now, it's okay to ask for like a ballpark range, but that's a different story. We're not going to go into that today. Ooh, leave the cliffhanger. All right, guys, I apologize. I know my cheesy jokes. All right, what are we doing today? What are we doing today? Let me get my stuff up here. Okay. Let me put this up here. Oh, I got to do that for all three of those. Also yesterday, well, actually, that's what we'll do to start the day off. Yesterday got a voicemail. Where's my phone? Right in my pocket. Got a voicemail from a dude who just lost my train of thought. Got a voicemail yesterday from a guy who was a contact. Here, let me play it for you guys. From a Beverly Hills, California number. Let's see. Let's press play.
Okay, this message is for Nate. This is Damone. I was given your contact information from our title company, Magnolia Closing Company. Krista passed along your information, said that you were newer to the Orlando and Central Florida market and wanted to build some relationships, get connected with some investors here. Definitely wanted to connect with you when you have a moment. My number is 310-409-7225. Again, my name is Damone, 310-409-7225.
Cool. So hopefully, I was a little quiet, but hopefully you guys could hear it. So that is Damone. Oh, he's California time though. So what? We're Eastern, so it's like 6 a.m. his time. Man, probably wouldn't appreciate it if I gave him a call right now. We'll give it some time. Maybe towards the end of the stream, we'll give him a call, so it's at least a bit closer to 8. Okay. Yes, we won't do that right now. Cool. So, some tea. Let's hop into Privy. Or I'm sorry, no, I'm gonna go into Facebook first. Let me present my screen. Go. Okay. So, you guys got to see the conversation on Friday, to where I was kind of asking, the woman we were speaking with at the title company, hey, do you have anyone that is newer to wholesaling that'd be a good fit? I'm looking to kind of work with a few people and help them out. So, and then the conversation I had with The guy's name's Brian. That actually happened on Saturday. So hopped on a Zoom with him. And I was like, hey, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm offering. It's just kind of for a short period of time. Can be longer if you guys want it to be longer. But this is just kind of what I'm looking for. He was like, yeah, man, sounds amazing. I'd love to. Let's get started. So what we want to do is we're going to try and look for a few other people. That is what we are going to do today. So I'm specifically going to go into these wholesale groups. Okay, it's recording. Just want to make sure. This is the buy and sell one. Does this allow me to? Okay, here we go. Let's see. Any newer wholesalers looking for a mentor? Me, says Facebook user. I like it, man. All right, let's see. Any newer wholesalers looking for a mentor? 30-day challenge in the Orlando, Florida market right now. Looking for, let's see, should we be specific? 10 people that are doing 30-day challenge in Orlando, Florida market right now. And I'm looking for 10 people that are willing to take action and work towards doing a deal within the next 30 days. It's totally free. I'm Miguel, by the way. Miguel, what's up? Thanks for hopping on. All right, it is totally free. It's totally free. To collaborate, work with your. Looking for 10 people that are willing to take action and work towards doing a deal within the next 30 days. I will be mentoring you and giving you in-depth training for the next 30 days. And it's totally free. Challenge right now. I'm looking forward to 10 people. How's it sound, guys? Would you sign up? Would you say yes? The hard thing is like making it sound not like scammy. Any newer wholesalers looking for a mentor? Doing a 30-day challenge for a free. Just what little bit I know about marketing, dude, free is it's such a powerful word to put in like your marketing messages. If you just look at look at any of the, I don't know, look at any of like the wholesaling gurus, if like a lot of their marketing message, and it's not knocking it, it's just marketing. A lot of the initial marketing pieces that they have, whether it's like a Facebook ad or a YouTube ad or something, they're giving away something for free. My free script, my free training. Oh, come watch my free webinar. The power of the word free. Little bit of marketing tip for you guys. All right. Right now, I'm looking for 10 people that are willing to take action and work towards doing a deal within the next 30 days. Giving you in-depth training for the next 30 days, and it's totally free. Just comment down below or send me a private, or send me a direct DMs for what? That's like an Instagram. Isn't like Instagram's direct message and like Facebook's private message? Something silly like that. I'm just gonna say direct message because that makes sense. Just comment down below or send me a direct message. All right, so let's copy this. I'm just going to put this on a Word document. So that we can put it in. Any newer wholesalers looking for a free mentor? Doing a 30-day challenge in the Orlando, Florida market right now, and I'm looking for 10 people that are willing to take action and work towards doing a deal within the next 30 days. I'll be mentoring you and giving you in-depth training for the next 30 days, and it's totally free. Just comment down below or send me a direct message, and we can chat more. Cool. All right, that's one. We got one down. Okay, cool. Wholesale. Oh, that's what I got a call today. So this woman messaged yesterday. She had posted in one of the groups about, I don't know, looking for a couple deals. But looking for deals to do with Amherst. I asked, yeah, she messaged me back. Yeah, like almost a week later. And she's like, oh, yeah, 100%. And I was like, cool, can we chat? And she's like, yeah, definitely. Here's my number. Before I forget, let's actually do that right now. 239-961-3561. Where's my pen?
Good morning.
Hey, Jessica.
Hey, I'm sorry. I woke up a little bit under the weather.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Gosh, I can give you a call either tomorrow or Thursday when you're feeling better.
Well, if you have any questions right now, I mean, we're already on the phone.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I appreciate you reaching out to me yesterday about yeah, you guys are looking for some new deals.
Yeah. So basically, what it is that we're an investor and we're an approved lender with a hedge fund that basically they buy up distressed properties, light to medium rehab. Has to be at least a 3-2 single family home, 1,100 square feet, and the build has to be at least 1972 and higher. Pretty much what they do is they take these properties and they partner with what is it, Main Street Renewal? Have you heard of them? Or they do a lot of rentals.
Okay.
So basically, they purchase a lot of properties, they fix it up, and then they rent it out. It's called Main Street Renewal.
Okay.
There's a couple. I believe right now we're just doing Tampa, Orlando, Jacksonville, Palm Bay, and Florida right now. And Orlando. I don't know. I think I said Orlando already. Sorry.
No problem.
Did I send you the list? I'm not sure because a lot of people reached out to me yesterday, and I emailed them the buy box criteria.
Oh no, I didn't get that list. Would you like me to send you my you want me to send you my email either via text or messenger?
Yeah, you could do it. Text would be better because
Okay.
I really don't pay attention to Messenger like that. I mean, I did when I posted what I did on there, but it's just gotta be all over the place sometimes.
Got it. And yeah, no problem. And Jessica, I'm just trying to understand. So are you like a wholesale company that's working with the hedge fund, or are you representing them? I'm just trying to.
Yeah, we wholesale, we invest, but I work for my brother's company. It's called Pat Investors. Yeah, and basically we just want to when the hedge fund will we'll submit the information to the hedge fund, and then they'll approve it because they're the one that actually funds us and give us the money for it.
Oh, okay. So the hedge fund is giving you guys the money to purchase the property?
Yeah, it's like basically I'm just looking to be an end buyer, like a JV deals,
Got it. Okay. So you would be the one that's actually purchasing the property. I guess I'm trying to figure out if I need to figure out, do I need to make sure there's room for you to tack on a fee, or is it just
yeah.
So yes, I do need to make sure there's room for that, or no, because you guys are the ones buying it.
I'm sorry, I'm a little loopy.
No worries. I'll tell you what. How about we do this, because I feel bad. I want to let you rest. How about I just text you my email, and then you can forward me that email whenever you get the chance, and then maybe tomorrow or Thursday I'll reach back out and we can try to reconnect when you're feeling a little bit better.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, just text it to me, and then because pretty much I'll probably just be working in my bed anyways.
Okay, not a problem. Well, Jessica, thank you so much, and I hope you feel better.
All right, thank you, Nathan. You take care. Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye. Oh, jeez. Man, that poor woman, she's not doing too well. Hope she feels better. So yeah, we'll revisit that conversation when we chat with her. I'll give her a call on like Thursday. She sounded pretty dead. So what I was trying to figure out and clarify at the end there was if she's a wholesaler with a connection to a hedge fund company, or if she's like representing the hedge fund company. You know, basically I'm trying to figure out, like, are you the end buyer? Or are you a wholesaler? And like, I'm going to have to figure in a fee for you. That's really what I want to know. And I kind of asked her that, and she was like, yeah, exactly. I think what she's trying to say, she made it sound like the hedge fund is giving them the money to purchase the property. So they are the end buyers, and the hedge fund is really just kind of like their lender, the bank. So I don't think we would need to figure out a fee on top, but we'll wait to chat with her to clarify. So let's put a note in the calendar. Call Jessica Love. Man, I should probably leave the last name out. My fiance is gonna see my calendar and be like, "Who you calling? Who's Jessica Love?" That's too funny. What did I say? Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. Cool. All right. So I was calling Jessica. All right, back to what we were doing. So, this is a new one that I clicked. Orlando real estate for sale. Yeah. Discussion. All right. All right. So that was Orlando. Anybody here do the Unshakable Challenge with Tony Robbins? He is my man, my go-to guy for wholesale. Let's look at this. All right, write something. Boom. Make that little space there. Sure, good. Oh, I can't. That sounds too salesy. We're just gonna leave it. We are post is pending. Probably gonna get blocked. That's all right. For inventory from wholesalers, Florida, Texas, California, Tennessee must have property under contract. That's a message. How do you say Alasin? I don't know, man. In Orlando, question mark. Boom. Okay. Post. We just did this one. You'll see investors for wholesale, Orlando wholesale. Orlando Real Estate Investors. Real Estate Investors are Orlando. Want all three of those. All right. It's my computer being slow. All right. So, oh my goodness. My computer is just taking its sweet time this morning. All right. Let's do this real quick. Oh my gosh. So, that is a rough property. You know, Port Charlotte. Dude, there's no way. He's asking 110. That's rough. The house is rough. One thing you guys will learn, like there are some houses to where it's like it's not a project. Like it doesn't matter what price you get it for. It's a project that guys just don't want to do. Not saying that's the case for this house. I didn't really look at it much, but I just took a quick snap. So the two things that stood out to me on this one, it's 895 square feet. Now I don't know what the normal is for that neighborhood, but 895 square feet, a 235 ARV is what he's got without me looking at it, and he's asking 110. This house, look, I'm not a construction guy, but like this is pretty rough. That is pretty rough. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if that guy will get that deal done, but we'll see. So moral of that real quick story is, guys, don't waste a ton of time. If it's like a really, really crappy property and it's like, you know, if the property just has everything going against it, right? Like it's weird, it's awkward, it's not in a great spot or great location, it's in really rough shape, you know, and therefore it makes it really hard to comp it with anything. And then on top of that, it's like the price isn't, you know, you're like, I think it's a deal. Guys, don't fight tooth and nail to get those ones under contract. You know, I mean, do what you can if you want. Yeah, and just be straight up with the seller. Be like, look, I don't even know if we can buy this, but like, I'm willing to give it a shot. And you can just set the expectations with them, because a lot of times for those types of properties, there's not a ton of people fighting them over it, right? And if they're like, oh, I have a higher offer, then it's like, cool, like take that higher offer, because it's probably another wholesaler that's going to cancel that contract. And guys, sometimes playing that patient game works out really well for you, because then you come back in the picture after they've had to cancel a contract and they're like super agitated with someone else. And then they're like, yeah, man, I'll go with you. Would you add that wholesaler to your contacts for future deals, or is it not even worth connecting with them? What's up, Justin? So you can't, it depends on what you're looking to do. So right now, I'm just kind of hopping in here to post, looking for people that want to work with me. For getting on wholesalers lists, yeah, 100%. Like even, you know, it's and that's kind of like one of the strategies that we teach, right? Like get on all the wholesalers lists, and we're going to be doing a bit of that today too. Get on all the wholesalers lists, and you want all of them to be sending you their deals. Because even though that one might not be great, you know, the next one he gets might be. And if you're like one of the only people, because that's the other thing is typically, like if you're putting in the work to like cultivate that relationship and sort of stay in touch with that person. I mean, for any of you guys, if you've had any, you know, any contracts yet, you know, how much nicer is it rather than going through this whole process of like, let me do this, all this email and blast this, that. If you have somebody that you know and you're like, oh dude, yeah, like this guy's been in touch with me, like we're friends, how much better is it to like just shoot a text and be like, hey Nate, I just got this one under contract. You want to take a look at it? Right? So much easier, you know? And the next one the person gets might be, you know, might be a really good deal. Or it might not be a really good deal and he gets zero responses from it, from anybody because he locked it up too high. And instead I could just be like, hey man, you know, I really appreciate you sending this to me. Here's, you know, is it okay if I share with you kind of some stuff that I'm seeing when I look at it? He's like, yes. I'm like, you know, I'm seeing blah, 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 blah. You know, I'm seeing this as the ARV. I'm seeing this as a rehab. You know, if I were to purchase that, you know, you'd probably need to renegotiate it, or I'd really need to get it around, you know, this price. Do you think there's a chance you'd be able to renegotiate it? Right. And if he does renegotiate it, I'm right there. I'm the only person in line. And guys, renegotiating is so powerful, because just to get somebody to make that commitment, that mental and emotional commitment to signing a contract with you is really big. And so if you do need to renegotiate, even the people that are like, I won't take a penny less, and you're like, okay, I think we can do that price, right? And they were so firm on that price. You'd be surprised. A lot of those people will renegotiate to like pretty significantly less prices. You know, you'll be surprised how much they'll still come down just because they've already kind of committed themselves to that. Now, I'm not saying go renegotiate everything just for the sake of trying to get every penny you can. You know, if you're able to make the deal work, do the right thing, you know, do the price that you agreed upon. But if there is something that popped up, something that was unexpected, you know, something that does justify renegotiating. Let's see what this dude. We got one person commented. It'd be funny if it was one of you guys. Free, but you get a percentage of the deal. I'm just gonna DM him. Direct access to me for the 30 days. Also doing sales training twice a week and direct access to me for 30 days. Thanks for reaching out. Yes, there would be a split in the deal. I have buyers, and I'm able to even negotiate and lock up the deal for you, and you still get a split. Also doing sales training twice a week. Indirect access to me. Cool. Well, we got one person comment. That was pretty quick. I was not expecting that. All right, coming this one, we did this one. Cool. What was the last group we left with? Real estate investors, Orlando. This one. Real estate investors buy and sell. Wholesale only. Perfect. Looking for buyers. Apollo Beach. The one thing real quick, Justin, that I would say is I'm not looking to be on every wholesaler's list like for the whole state of Florida. I'm looking for all the wholesalers that are locking up deals in the Orlando area, and maybe right around surrounding areas. That's one thing I really believe in, is trying to focus in on your market. If I ask you what your market is and you tell me the state of Florida, and I've been there where my market was half of a state, it was West Michigan. It's just, you're fighting against so many different things, and like all the advantages that you could have, it's like you're kind of throwing them away. All the advantages of being able to kind of create these relationships and knowing the ins and outs of your market and knowing, your specific market to the T, that is a massive competitive advantage, being able to really hone in on your local market to where you can, nobody can compete with that. When you know the ins and outs and you've built these relationships and you're like, yeah, I dominate this area, that's so much better than if you're, trying to, I market in a whole state or nationwide. That's a totally different animal. But like, just pick one market. Like, there's plenty of deals to do in one market too. Plenty of deals. All right. What do we got? Those Florida, Orlando real estate investors. We'll look at that one. Orlando, Florida real estate. I think that was a real estate agent. We're looking for like the investor only ones. Subject to might be a good one. Real estate investors, Florida real estate investors. Let's see. Did he message me back? No, I keep on looking on that. All right. Polk County. Did I not join this group? Help admins get to know me by answering these questions. Why are you joining this group? To network and connect with other investors in my market. I have a buyer looking for vacant land. Send me anything you have. Looking for sellers with minimal equity. Interesting. I'll let you guys in on a little secret. I know it's like not the popular thing, but I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of the creative finance stuff. Like from a wholesale perspective, if you're doing direct seller marketing, the one thing, so I love the idea of it, creative financing, right? Subject to seller finance, like all that stuff. I think it's great. I do. However, I feel like the one huge thing that people like look past is like as a wholesaler when you're talking to sellers, right? 80% of your conversations are pretty much like, the person's like, well, for the right price I'd sell, right? And then anybody that's learned anything about creative finance, what do they say? They all say something along the lines of, well, I could, well, what do you want for the property, right? Or you throw out a high number. Well, I mean, if you're able to give me terms, I could do this price. Or, I could maybe do whatever, right? And you say, I can do this price to prolong the conversation, right? And then it turns into like the guy being like, well, what does that look like? Right? And you're like, well, if I could maybe do, make it in payments over time. And then he's like, well, how would that work? Like, is there an attorney that does it? Blah, 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 blah. And then you're on the phone for like 45 minutes with the guy. You guys hear my son yelling in the other room. Then you're on the phone for like 45 minutes with a guy that was never motivated to sell. He was never a motivated seller. And you just wasted all this time explaining all this creative finance stuff because it feels good, because it feels like we're getting somewhere in the conversation when we're really not, right? When really that call should have been over in 5 minutes and you're moving on to the next person. First and foremost, creative finance is a great, just same thing with wholesaling. And, cash is a great strategy, right? Wholesaling, assignment, fix and flip, rentals. They're all great exit strategies. But guys, the most important thing is we are in the sales and marketing business. And first and foremost, we're looking for motivated sellers. Above all else, we're not looking for creative finance deals. We're not looking for cash deals. We're looking for motivated sellers. And then we figure out like, okay, cool. What's a fit for them? All right. Sorry. Just 2-second rant. I had to go on there. I don't know why. It's one of those things that triggers me. I feel bad for people, especially like newer people, to where it's like, dude, you can get lost in the sauce, man, with the creative finance and dude, I've wasted so many hours talking with, and that's where I'm coming from, if in my experience, right? I don't know, maybe someone, you've had a very different experience. So where you pitch creative finance and just it worked out great for you and everybody said yes. But my experience, and I was in a market to where like people were actually familiar. And in Michigan, selling on a land contract is very popular, right? Which is basically just seller financing. So people were already very familiar with the concept of doing something like that. So it's not like it was even for my marketplace, it wasn't even like a totally foreign idea, but it's still, the conversations would take so long. And then they're like, well, why don't you let me know what you can pay or what kind of numbers, blah, blah, blah. And you can spend all this time underwriting all these deals. and figuring out, okay, well, here's kind of the different ways we could structure the offer, all for the guy to just be like, yeah, I think I'm just going to hold on to him. Or like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to sell him. I sent a termination contract to a seller we couldn't close on. He's ghosting me at this point. What should I do? I mean, dude, you did your part. I'm not an attorney by any means. So I'm coming with Kenny so they can't sell to anyone else until coming to some agreement with you. Well, I think he's talking about he's trying to cancel the contract. Did I read that wrong? I sent a termination contract. Yeah, so you have a contract with that seller and you're looking to cancel it. He's ghosting me at this point. What should I do? My understanding is for the termination contracts, it's kind of more of a matter of just, covering your behind. I like to do everything, like for stuff like that, text and email. Reason being, or you can call them, but always follow it up with like, oh, here's a recap text or a recap email, and send multiple, so that you have a history, a track record that you at least did your part. That would be my 2 cents. Okay. Oh my gosh. My child is going crazy in the other room. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Where were we? Florida real estate investors. We were down here somewhere. Okay. This guy. It's like reply. All right. Posting here. Did we post in here? Yes. Did we post in here? Yes, we did. Post in here. Okay. Price reduction. Bath, mobile home, retired title for only $65,000. Cool. Another thing, if you guys putting out a deal, I personally, I guess price reduction is pretty good. I like doing like new price or like renegotiated price versus, because what it does is like it kind of communicates if you're like, price reduced or like price lowered or whatever. It kind of communicates to your buyers of like, there is room for me to get them down more. And we don't want to communicate that. Even if there is a spread, communicate it in a way like new price renegotiated, so that it sounds like, hey, these are firm numbers, and like it's not that there's room with you. It's like you had to go and put in work to renegotiate that with the seller. You had to get the seller to write off on that. Yeah, we want to cancel at this point. Once I got boots on the ground and discovered other things, we attempted to renegotiate the purchase price based off the land. The house was demo. Cool. Yeah, guys, and like it's okay if you have to cancel a contract, right? Like do not, guys, let me be very clear. Do not lock up contracts that you don't feel, don't make promises that you can't, fulfill, that you can't perform on, right? So do not lock up properties with the intentions of renegotiating. But it's inevitable. Like in the real estate, it is inevitable. You're going to have to cancel some contracts. And the way I like to frame that in my conversation with sellers is, you know, and a lot of it depends on the situation. You know, if it's like a lot or a piece of land, like a piece of vacant land, you know, there's kind of a lot less that goes into it than versus if it's a home that the seller lives in, right? And they gotta, most people, when I talk to them and we move forward with an agreement, I kind of tell them like, okay, you know, great. You know, here's the offer, we sign and whatnot. And I say, yeah, this is great. You know, looking forward to move forward. Just, you know, I don't expect there to be any problems, but, you know, as always, I like to tell people just kind of, you know, wait until we're done with doing our walkthrough, just to make sure, you know, like I said, I don't suspect there'd be any issues at all. But, you know, I just, you know, I just don't, I don't want you to kind of fully commit to one thing if there is that like kind of crazy chance that something did pop up. Right. And when you frame it that way, it lets people know, because it's kind of good to let them know, like, hey, this does depend on the inspection. And it kind of puts in their mind if there is something that pops up, which there like almost always is. But if something pops up, and I'm also specifically talking from like, if you're locking stuff up over the phone, that's primarily like almost, yeah, it's pretty much exclusively all I did was over the phone locking up contracts. So it really did depend on the walkthrough, you know, and when you explain it to people, when they're like, well, don't you need to come see the property first? And it's like, hey, well, that's why we have the inspection period. You know, that's why I tell you, you know, don't like, you know, fully commit, or don't go buy that new whatever, just, you know, just wait until we do the inspection period. And then you're being totally honest with them. And it's, you know, it's not like this huge thing if you do have to renegotiate or if you do need to cancel, because you already set those expectations of like, hey, this is dependent on an inspection. Cool, moving on. Florida real estate investors, which one was that? I think this one. Commercial real estate, no. Real estate investors group, or was this the same one? No. Central Florida real estate, Florida wholesale real estate. Are we posting these? Are these the same? No. Pending content. What do I got pending? They never approved my last one. They probably, hold on, I'm just curious. What do they? Oh, come on, they approved his. What's up with that, man? In Miami. Let's go pending. Oh, this one's same thing. Orlando. We'll see investors, Orlando. Oh, wait, we got that here. Oh. Jeez. I don't know what that was. I'm not going to scroll back on that. People trying to get me banned. Let's see. Where did I leave off? We'll do Greater Orlando. Real estate connections, investors, yeah, sure. For sale by owner, no. For real estate, so buy. Orlando. We'll do Orlando real estate. Oops, didn't want that. Florida. Okay, cool. And Investors League. Yeah, we'll do that one. All right. Oh, and that's what we're gonna do after we post these. We're gonna try calling that Ryan guy. I'm set at this point. We're gonna blow up Ryan's phone until we get to chat with him. Ryan, the from the title company, the one that we keep leaving voicemails for. And then as it gets closer to 11, we'll give what was his name? Was it Des Moines? Damon a call. That buyer that we had the voicemail from this morning. That's in California. I'm hoping he's gonna just be like, yeah, bro, I'm in California. Money ain't nothing. Just like give me properties and I'll buy them. I'm gonna be like, perfect. That is exactly what for. We just want start a discussion. There we go. Let's no, it's not the color on it. Oh, God, wrong thing. All right, cool. Cool. All right, we'll see if we hear back from people. All right, let's call Ryan. Ryan. Um, 407 539. Let me just make sure he definitely didn't. Okay, no. Just want to make sure he didn't try calling me back. 0781.
Southeast Professional Title, I may direct your call.
Hi, I was looking to speak with Ryan, please.
All right, may I tell him who's calling?
Is Nathan Valley.
All right, and what property is it regarding?
It wasn't in regards to any specific property.
Okay, hold on one moment.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it's better than most mornings, guys. He's at least at the office today.
All right, it looks like he's not in the office just yet, but if you'd like, I can forward you to his voicemail and give you a call back.
Yeah, can I ask a question? Is there any tricks to getting a hold of Ryan?
You can try emailing him.
What's usually the best way? I know I've been we played telephone tag for like one day, and then I've been trying to get a hold of him the past couple days, and so I wasn't sure is there kind of a secret kind of method or a way I can reach out and get in touch to him maybe?
I would recommend emailing him. He does receive his emails remotely, so even if he's not in the office, he'll be able to reply. So like if he has to run out for a remote closing or anything like that, then he'll still get your correspondence.
Okay, perfect. What email works best for him?
It's Ryan, RYAN, at seprotitle.com.
At seprotitle.com.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, thank you so much.
All right, no problem.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
Man, I ate my own words on that one. I got all hyped thinking he was at the office today. I mean, it's only like 10:15. I mean, why would he be at the office, right? That's just crazy talk. Crazy. Now, honestly, he's probably just super busy because he's actually good at what he does. So, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. So let's send this dude an email. Hey, brother, thank you for that. Oh, cool. Check out these in a second. Ryan at seprotitle.com. What's their message? We've been playing telephone tag a little bit. Time we could schedule brief phone appointment. Tomorrow? Yeah, today's Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Tomorrow or Wednesday. No, tomorrow or Thursday. Hey, Ryan, we've been playing telephone tag a little bit. Wanted to reach out and see if there was a time we could schedule a brief phone appointment for tomorrow or Thursday, maybe. Looking for a good title company, and you personally were referred to me. Best regards, Nathan Valle. Feel free to call or text if that is more convenient. New title company. Boom. All right, let's see what else we got going on with these emails that we got yesterday. Hey, bro, thank you for the introduction. I'm a REI in Tampa Bay area, Lakeland, Orlando. Contact info. So you may send me the deal. I can also help with dispo if I don't want to buy it myself. Adrian thinking that I wasn't gonna call him. So funny, man. Why does that number look familiar? Did we speak with Adrian? So he's with Magnolia Estates. We just spoke with Magnolia, didn't we? Let's call him. Let's look at their stuff. Well, let's see. That's nice. Very cool. Let's give him a call. 407-486-9212.
Please leave your message for Adrian Perez.
Hey, Adrian, it's Nathan Valle. Just saw your email. We got connected through Thomas. This is my cell phone. Love to connect with you. Give me a call or shoot me a text whenever you get the chance. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye. All right. Let's shoot him a text. Oh. All right, message. Hey, Adrian, this is Nathan Valle. Thomas connected us via email. Just left you a voicemail. Are you available for a brief phone call? I would say quick. Are you available for a quick phone call today? Cool. Text sent. Barbara, good morning. As for our conversation, below is the contact information for Jason and Nathan. Cool. Barbara coming through. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. All right, let's give this dude a call. Jason. Jason Derulo. 407 486 9888. Let's hit him up.
Hi, you've reached Jason. I can't come to the phone right now. Please leave your name, number, and message after the tone. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks. Bye.
Hey, Jason, this is Nathan Valle. Just got connected with you from Barbara. This is my personal cell phone. Give me a call or shoot me a text whenever you get the chance. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye. Cool. Then what we're going to do is we're going to send him a text as well. Hey, Jason's Nathan Valle. Barbara. Connect us via email. Just left you a voicemail. Available for a quick phone call today. Send. Cool. All right, guys, I am. You know what time it is. We're a little overdue today. Let me grab a fresh cup of tea, and then we will be right back. Let's see. Do we get anything? Any new people? Not yet. Not yet. All right, cool. Guys, give me 1 second. I will be right back. Right back. 60 seconds. All right, we are back in action. All right, what is up? What is up? Party people. Oh my gosh, everybody blew up the chat as soon as I left. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. How you doing? Thank you for joining. I got a question about if there is a lot competition on the market, I choose. Hold on, I have a question about if there's a lot of competition on the market, I choose how increase my chances to get deals. So I think what you're trying to ask, that if there's a lot of competition on the market, like in your specific market, or if like on market MLS deals. I mean, so here's kind of the thing. There's going to be competition, whatever market you're in, wherever you go, whether you're doing on market or off market. There's going to be competition. No doubt about it, and that's okay. Ideally, you want there to be some kind of competition, and this is kind of like a business like rule of thumb. If there's zero competition, right now we're not talking like blue ocean strategy stuff, but like if there's absolutely zero competition for whatever it is you're trying to do, chances are you shouldn't do it because there's no demand for it, right? The number one thing for business, especially for wholesaling, right? We're talking about wholesaling, we're talking about flipping real estate. There needs to be demand, right? People got to want what we have or what we're going to be trying to sell them. So competition's good. And as far as competition with on market or off market, it's kind of, you just got to choose what you got to do. What you want to do. We kind of do, teach a lot regarding, networking, being able to leverage and work with other people. Honestly, the on-market strategy, this is kind of going to be totally new for me, as you guys are going to be seeing me do it. This will definitely be a newer strategy. For me, previously, it was like exclusively just off-market, direct to seller. They each have their pros and cons. The upside for working with on-market is you get to connect and build relationships with those agents that can bring you repeat business. But for me, especially coming from the direct to seller side, the most attractive part is the fact that there's no marketing costs. There's zero ad spend. You don't have to spend anything to make an offer. And you're offering on properties to where they are all ready to sell right now. They're listed. They're already listed. You don't have to try and find a motivated seller. Like, they are motivated. The property's listed. Now, whether they're motivated to sell at your price or not is a different story. But so I think the speed to be able to do a deal is much quicker with on market. However, off market, I think you can have a pretty good chance of getting a lot bigger deals because you're able to do all the negotiating yourself directly with the seller. Also, it's kind of nice not having to deal with an agent personally. It's nice being able to just kind of do everything directly with the seller, but everything has its pros and cons. Yeah, I know you do floor CT right. Hey everyone, I know you do Florida and CT right. Yeah, I can help you guys out in Orlando, and certain areas of Connecticut. Do you look in Georgia? I do not, but maybe somebody else in the chat does. I was reaching out to Adrian, trying to build relationships. So that's what I want to say. 3 good ones that are now sending me leads. I feel like I need to be on the phone with them a little more. What do you think? So on the phone, I was reaching out trying to build a relationship. So yeah, so you might not be able to do it off the very first call. Sometimes it'll take multiple touches, multiple calls. Angel, by the way, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. So yeah, sometimes it because sometimes when you talk with an agent, it won't necessarily be like, hey, they're open to like, let's have this 25-minute conversation. And that's okay. They might be busy. They might, the nice thing with agents is like they have the same mindset as kind of like trying to make money. Like they're trying to make money, you're trying to make money. So that relationship kind of builds over time. It's not like, oh, like cool, like, you like the New York Giants. So yeah, that's so funny. I'm actually wearing a TB12, a Tom Brady sweatshirt, and I'm talking about the Giants. It's not, that's kind of more when you're talking directly with sellers. With agents, you build rapport through kind of business, right? Talking about the business stuff, right? So if you're talking about giving them feedback on like listings that they send you, or like building rapport is like Angel for that, you had sent me a lead that an agent sent you. So building rapport would be like calling that agent back and having a conversation with them about it. About that specific lead, like, hey, I looked at it and, it's not able to be a fit for me because of this, this, and this, or whatever the case may be. Right. But you're talking more about kind of the business side of stuff. Hope that helps a little bit. But the other thing is also just keeping in touch with them over time, right? So don't connect with them one time and then like never speak to them again. Like at least shoot them a text or something like, hey, just saw those properties that you sent me. I took a look at them. They're not able to be a good fit for me, but I really like it. Thanks. I'm sure we'll find something soon, or like whatever. But just you want to be front of mind when you're talking with them. All right, so while I was getting to you, we got a text back from Jason. Okay, cool. He said he can chat this afternoon. So we'll text him. Okay, great. We'll say, okay, cool. Gonna play cool. Okay, cool. We'll look forward to speaking then. Jason Derulo. All right. Any hits? Probably not. I mean, honestly, so the best times to post I've found for Facebook, or from what I've heard, are evening times when everyone's like at home, sitting on the couch, or like sitting in bed, and they're like scrolling through their feed and looking at stuff. So what we'll do is I'm going to repost this again later this evening. Dang, what else was I going to do? I forgot. What was I going to do, guys? Was it this email? Look forward to it as well. Happy to help. I think this was just touching base with her. Okay, cool. Cool. Man, why am I drawing such a blank on what I was going to do? We called Ryan. We texted those guys and called them. That's what I was going to do. It's late enough now. We can call, is it Damon, Des Moines? The California buyer. But that's where Magnolia came from. So he had called because Krista connected us.
Okay, this message is for Nate. This is Damone. I was giving your contact.
Damone. All right, so what? It's like so if he's got a California number. So it's like 7:40. It's a little early. Come on, man. Look, if you work in an East Coast market, You should be expecting this.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 310
That's too early.
97225 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Damone, it's Nate Valle. Sorry I missed your call before. This is my cell phone. Feel free to give me a call or shoot me a text when you get the chance. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye. All right, let's send them a text. Damone. That's one thing that I actually think is really cool is so for time zones with choosing a market. So I'm an early morning person. I like when I was choosing my market, honestly, the first factor that I used was what time zone did I want my market to be in. If I was in California, I would have picked an East Coast market. Why? Because, dude, I could get up and I could start calling people at 5 a.m. in California, which would be amazing. And you could just get that much more in. Versus East Coast, I got to wait till like 11 a.m., 11, 12 o'clock before I can start calling people in California. Now, if you like night times and working late, then cool, that works perfect for you. But just something to think about. Hey, Damone. This is Nathan Valle. Sorry, I missed your call. Is there a time today you're available for a chat? Okay, cool. Cool. All right. Refresh this quick. So quick recap. So what we did today, so we went into all these groups and we posted this. For those of you guys that didn't see it. So basically we put out text, hey, any new wholesalers looking for a free mentor? Guys, this can be you too, right? Like you can do this same thing. You don't need to, have everything figured out. You just need to be a step ahead of someone else, right? If you're just one step ahead of someone else, you can help them out, right? And at the same time, don't position yourself as yo, I'm this big wholesaler, does all these crazy things. Just dude, just be very real. Hey, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I have to offer that I can bring to the table. Here's some things that I can teach. Here's how I can help you guys out. And if they're bro, I'm already closing 3 to 4 deals a month, nah, I'm good, then that's cool. That's that person's not the person that you're looking for, right? That's totally okay. Same thing when we're talking with sellers. We're not trying to convince every seller, right? We're not trying to convince the guy with the perfect, 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 4,000 square foot house, and he updated everything 6 months ago, and he's not looking to sell. We don't need to convince him to take a low cash offer. That's not the person we're looking for. We're looking for motivated sellers. All right. So same thing here. We're looking for motivated wholesalers. The things that I'm able to bring to the table is I've got a little bit more experience than most new guys. And I typically and definitely have more experience on the sales side, talking with sellers. So that's kind of what I'm offering when I speak to these people. And we get to work together. They still get a good split on deals that they're able to bring to the table. So that's what we're doing in these free groups. We're posting, we're looking to connect. Now, why is that valuable? Why is it so important? If I'm cold calling on my own, I can only do so much, right? I might be better on the phone, but you know, if it's me doing the calls myself versus 10 people, right? Or more, you know, just the volume is going to be so much greater that can be done. And so that's just kind of the leverage of being able to work with people, work in groups, work as a team. You're just able to get much more done. So that's kind of what we're going with. So we're doing that. And then we're kind of low on time. So we won't jump into it now, but let me bring up Privy. So, and then secondly, we're going to be doing a lot with agents and on-market properties. So what we're going to be doing is Privy. We're going to be setting up a number of like different searches so that, and because we can set like what criteria we're looking for, and we can have Privy, you know, every day send us all the properties on the MLS, you know, as soon as they hit the MLS or as soon as it hits the criteria that I set, it'll send me an email of, hey, here's the properties that fit exactly what you're looking for. And then there's kind of a process from there. I actually, this was from, I hope I'm saying his name correctly, John Galan. He posted some videos about his process, and that's kind of what we're going to be implementing. So we'll get to kind of see how that works out in action and go from there. But that will be starting tomorrow morning, and then we'll be calling a bunch of agents. So we'll get to see what that conversation looks like, talking with agents. We'll also see if we get any feedback from people on these groups, what that conversation looks like. And then we've got, you know, our buyers lined up. There's a few guys that we're still getting connected to, but those guys for right now, we've got a good enough core. We've got a good enough core group to where we can be dangerous and at least start making offers and then get a contract. And then once we get a contract, we've got our buyers that we've already got, that we've already connected with. So we'll reach out to them, but then we'll also specifically look to add new buyers that might specifically be interested in that property. And then that's how we can build up over time. So that's kind of what we're going with. Also, guys, I will, from now moving forward, we will be going live from 9 a.m. Eastern time to 11. So from 9 to 11. My mornings, and the reason why is because from 8 to 9, that time's getting filled up to where now that I've got one person on board, you know, helping generate leads, looking for deals, and we're looking to add more people. That morning time frame is now built to kind of spend with the team, right? So to go in there, answer questions, get people set for the day, do some coaching stuff with them, and get them squared away. And then we'll be going live at 9 a.m. I'll be here with you, and yeah, we'll see what we can get done. So cool, guys. We'll cut it just a few minutes early today, and then Nathan, he is going live at 11. So stay for that guy. Show him some love. Give him some support. Also, give him some comments in the chat. Keep him on his toes. And otherwise, guys, thanks for tuning in. Good to see you guys in the chat. Thanks for being active. And we will be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. All right, gang. See you guys tomorrow. Take care.